Hello and welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry. Today we're going to be working on a card kit that uses the True Love papers. It is a Thinking of You card making workshop your way kit. The card we're going to be doing is the Thinking of You card. I'm going to do the other card in a separate video because card making videos can get rather long. And I just kind of wanted to break this up a little bit. So we're going to be doing the Thinking of You video, card today. And the one change that I'm going to make is instead of this itty bitty little piece right here, I'm going to use shimmer trim. I'm also making another change now that I think of it. I'm not going to be watercoloring because I don't like the look of the watercolor with this particular card. And for some reason I don't have good luck with watercolor and the archival ink or the intense black ink. For me it always smears. I don't understand why, even with heat setting. So I'm going to be using this is the Nuvo markers. I'm going to be using the Bamboo Leaf, which is 413, the Black Cherry, which is 381, and the Pine Grove, which is 415. And those colors actually are very similar to these two colors with Close to My Heart. So that works out well. So I've already cut, for the sentiment, I've already cut the square at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And we are going to emboss. They want you to, in the instructions, they want you to stamp it out in black archival ink or the intense black ink, heat set it, and then watercolor. I'm going to emboss it because I want to. This is my Versamark, and I'm just embossing or putting the embossing ink on my stamp. Making sure I've got a really nice tight impression. Forgot to grab my spoon. This is silver. My black was a little older than I liked, so I'm going to substitute silver. I have pewter, but I accidentally added sparkle to my pewter. And this does not have as much sparkle as the pewter does, so we're going to use silver. So now I'm going to take, and I'm going to do this as best I can without getting my head in the frame so that you guys can see. You can use any alcohol markers you choose. I happen to have the Nuvo. I have the Close to My Heart also, but the Nuvo is my marker of choice lately because it has blending colors. And now we're going to take the sapphire ink and the Thinking of You sentiment, and right there. So next comes the cutting of the actual pieces needed for the cards. And this. Let me put these together real fast. Now, I've been actually trying to do this card most of the day with several versions. Even though I was following directions, it just would not come together for me, and it was driving me crazy. So I actually stopped what I was doing and went downstairs, got some lunch, played with the kittens for a bit, and while I was playing with the kittens, it just, okay, do it this way. And that finally came together. But it took me forever to just, I guess because I haven't done cards in a while. I don't think I've done cards since December. So my brain essentially forgot what it was doing, forgot how to process. So it took a little bit for me to figure it out again. For a while there, I was doing nothing but cards. And finally had to stop because I ran out of places to put cards. And I was mailing them to family and everything else, going, here, take some cards. Okay, so let me dig out my teeny tiny little score tape because I'll need that. And then I'm going to take just a moment and trim up 6 links at 4 1/4. So once you have all your components together, this is a super simple card to put together. Now I need the itty bitty score tape. For this one. And then I'm going to put score tape on the back of this one because it has to go over a few layers. And there's nothing worse than receiving a card in the mail and having it fall apart because there was not enough adhesive. And there we go. And then there's my on the back. So I'm going to keep going and assemble the rest of these with you with me so that in case there's something you might have missed, you can go back and get it. And here we go. All 6 cards are finished. Just like that. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been a little bit difficult card for me to get started, but once it got started, I love the way it turned out. It's got a little bit of shine to it, a little bit of sparkle to it, but yet it retained its softness. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.